Hi folks, my name's Craig Taylor and thanks once again for joining me on my new YouTube channel, the Bushcraft Padawan. This is a really short video. The channel is around about a week old and I've been really blown away and really surprised and very pleased to see just how much interaction I've had with people. I've had 69 subscribers, which, you know, let's be honest, in the big scheme of YouTube channels, it's not even water off a duck's back, but I'm really pleased that I've got, you know, almost 70 subscribers in about a week, and I've only pushed out 3 videos, so I'm really pleased and quite a little surprised by that. What's also been really great to be on the receiving end of, is people talking to me through the channel, people leaving comments against the videos, people approaching me directly through sort of a direct message within YouTube. That's been really good to see, and there's been something of a trend emerging, and I think it's probably because in one of my earlier videos when I talked about what is a bushcraft expert, I mentioned that I've got a fairly significant skill set and experience and qualifications in teaching navigation and navigating itself. So it's not surprising, I think, that some of those comments and remarks and messages have been around doing some videos around navigation. And that kind of got me thinking, that kind of put me in a bit of a corner, bit of a challenging corner, but a welcome one. I started to think about, is it possible to teach navigation through YouTube? And then I thought, well, yeah, of course it is. There's almost no subject that you can't find some direction to on YouTube. Then I started to think about, what would I teach? What navigation points would I teach? So I started mentally revisiting the military syllabus that there is for landcraft, land navigation and map reading. And I came to realise that there's quite a lot in that syllabus, as you'd expect. And then when I investigated and looked at it in a little bit more depth, I kind of reflected back and thought, how much of that have I actually ever used in anger? How much of that I used to teach people and that I was taught, have I ever actually realistically put into action? And the answer was, definitely not all of it. Things like resections, intersections, linear intersections, I've never done them in anger. I've never done them for real. I think they're a good thing to teach, they're a good thing to understand, because there's lots of different parts of navigation that come together in a realistic-ish scenario, but I've personally never ever had to use them, neither whilst I was in the military, nor whilst I've been out on the ground as a civilian. I've never used them. So I kind of got to thinking, I'm probably not going to cover those things. One, because there's an element of complexity to them, and I'm sure that they can be taught through YouTube. In fact, I know they can be taught through YouTube, but with the limited time and resources that I've got, it's basically just me, a cheap tripod and my phone as the camera, and I also have a day job. I don't have the time to dedicate to creating those animations and breakdowns about how the individual component parts would work. So I thought to myself, why don't we stick to kind of basic type navigation, because in my experience of teaching recruits, experienced soldiers, novice civilians and myself, it's the basic things that people forget, that they overlook, that they disregard, that they fail to apply correctly. It's the basic things that very often get people into trouble, get them lost, get them geographically embarrassed in the first place. So that's what I'm going to do over the next few videos, is I'm going to put together some quite, in my opinion, basic navigation videos, but with my slant on them, with my perspective on them, having done this for quite a number of years. So hopefully you'll find them useful. They're not going to be advanced navigation, although depending on where you are in your navigation experience, they might be. They might seem quite new to you, they might seem quite challenging to you. I don't think they're up with the most complicated things that could be taught, but like I just said a few seconds ago, in my experience, it's the basic things that get forgotten about or overlooked that land people in trouble. So sit back, stay tuned in. If you like this video, if you like the sound of what's coming, please do like, share, and the all-important subscription. That'll make sure that when I launch these videos in the coming days and weeks, you're not going to miss out on anything. Thanks once again for whatever support you've given this channel already, and if you're watching this video right now, you are supporting the channel. So thanks ever so much, and don't forget, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.